It's not as good as the Macca's one.
Ooh.
I'm sorry.
Controversial. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be going to a place that we've seen a lot of but never visited.
Never visited somehow, and that is Zarraffa's.
Zarraffa's? Hope we're saying that right.
Probably not. We never say it right.
Maybe not. But if anybody is watching and doesn't know what Zarraffa's are, I did a bit of research on them when we were thinking about filming this video. They're basically the closest equivalent to Starbucks in Queensland, for certain, but I don't know whether they're as big in other places around Australia. I'll flash up on the screen now a map. As you can see, that's where all the places of Zarraffa's are around Australia. I know that they're growing quite rapidly at the moment. They were founded in 1996, I think, so quite recent. Quite new, but we have noticed a lot of them sprouting up in new places. When we did our New South Wales trip, we actually saw a few there as well. So they're probably on the grow. Let's go and check them out. We've never had anything from Zarraffa's. We tend to go to smaller kind of independent coffee shops, but this is an Australian-owned business all the way, like they proudly say it on the website. So let's go and check out, as two Brits, what Zarraffa's is really like.
Let's go.
Also, in today's video, me and Cody are trying out some new mics on the camera, so let us know what it sounds like. Does this sound better than other videos? Let us know in the comment section if you prefer it.
Alrighty, we have just arrived at Zarraffa's. It's got a drive-through at this one, but we're not going to use the drive-through. We've parked up. We're going to go inside, get an order, and I think we'll sit outside because it is absolutely glorious.
I don't want to put little man down because the floor is so hot, but one thing that is really cool, these little mics enable us to do things like this. If I go for a wander, I walk away, the mic is still picking me up. What do you think to that, Cody?
How good is that? This is going to be a game changer, guys, for our content. I know you've been going on at us for quite some time about audio's not too great. Just in time for Ella arriving, my sister is visiting. We'll be able to hear all the reactions. All right, so we've got some seating here, and I'll go and grab us a menu.
I think we need a menu. You go and check it out inside.
Yeah.
Grab a menu. I might have a nibble.
Alrighty, so they look like they're pretty stocked. Quite a few bits to have a look at. Ooh, they've got more food options than I first thought. Custard tarts, chocolate muffins. Ooh, ham and cheese lecrange. Spinach and feta rolls. Oh, it's a good job I'm a little bit hungry. All right, I've got us a food menu. I must admit, I had a look at the food cabinet and there's some pretty dry looking food items. I think it's more of a drinks thing that you grab here. There's quite a queue though. There's people queuing.
Have we been spoiled by all the cafes that we go to?
I think we could have been. Wow, that's a big menu.
Yeah, I think drinks might be the specialty. Look at that for a menu. Oh my goodness.
Gosh, that's a lot of drinks.
I think we need to ask what's popular as well.
We should have a little look online.
My question is this held at the same level as Starbucks in Australia? Or because it's Australian owned, do they know what the Australian market wants a bit more? So are people a bit more favourable to Zarraffa's?
That's a very good point.
I did read on the website, it said that they're in Western Australia, New South Wales and Queensland, which is where they're based originally. So I can imagine that there's probably a lot of Aussies that are watching maybe in Tassie or other states that have no idea what Zarraffa's is. So it'd be interesting. Do you know what it is? Or do you not even have a clue? For those who don't know what this place is, as you can see, they've got a massive range of drinks, from cold drinks, hot drinks. Majority of it is going to be like we said, Australian Starbucks. I don't know whether that's offensive, but we're going to keep going with it until somebody says otherwise. We've got a lot of food options, so we might try some of those. I love a bit of raisin toast, so that might be a little bit me calling my name. A lot of other drinks here as well that you can probably have a quick read through as I pan through. Well, what are you thinking to drink?
So we're making a couple of decisions. I think we're going to try one of the iced teas to start with. We're going to try as much of a range as we possibly can for you guys. We're going to try the lychee and mint iced tea because that seems like the most unique.
Okay.
You can definitely get a lot of lemon and mango and peach iced tea. So let's try that one. Sounds pretty refreshing as well, actually.
What we're also going to grab is we're going to grab a flat white.
Yeah.
And I feel like that is a good base to kind of be like,
yeah,
show me what you've got.
Yeah.
Do you know, this is kind of put you out there. This is what my go-to drink usually is now, a flat white. Are you any good at it? Is Zarraffa's going to become my number one? Are you not going to be able to get me out of here? Is my neck going to grow and I'll get little spots all over my body and I will become a Zarraffa? Who knows? Who knows?
I saw online something that was recommended, and it was this Z bread, right?
Z bread?
It was recommended. No, I've just seen it in the store and it doesn't look like how it did online. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'll be pretty shocked. It didn't look the best.
What's Z bread?
I'm not sure. We can get one though, just to try it, because it did say online that they are good. They're quite highly recommended. So I feel like it's highly recommended. Maybe give it a go. I'm not sure.
They do a custard tart.
I saw the custard tarts. They actually have them in. They could be a good one to try.
Do you want to try one of them?
Yeah, because custard tarts tend to be in most places in Australia. So
Okay.
I feel like, again, we've had a few of those. We should give them a whirl. Citrus tarts. What do you guys usually prefer? More of a citrus or a custard tart? Because these citrus ones are popular here, I've noticed.
Is that citrus custard?
No, I think it's like a citrus tart is like its own thing, and then you've got a custard tart.
But what is the kind of... So it's a citrus thing, but is it like a cream then? Citrus cream? Or is it... If it's citrus custard, that's disturbing. Like, that's mental asylum lock-up territory for me. Citrus and custard. Oh. Another thing that is a staple, same as the flat white, we tend to get a smashed avo. Now we're going to go for something savoury, so I think if I go for a smashed avo with feta on the toasted ciabatta,
that could be nice.
That's again another way to taste something that is a classic that we would always get.
Yeah, I love that.
And taste it in a way where we're comparing it.
That's a really good idea.
Is that our list?
So we've got, yeah, a smashed avo,
Yeah.
a flat white, a chocolate croissant. We're going to have a iced tea. I think I should try one of the other iced drinks, maybe.
Do you want to do that? Should I see if I can get two smalls? Oh, these seem so sweet. Like,
They do, don't they?
Just reading the name of them, they sound like stuff that you would get at Starbucks. Like mocha fusion, caramelized fusion, white chocolate fusion, caramelized white chocolate mocha fusion. Like, can you imagine somebody going up to the counter and going, "Can I please get the caramelized white chocolate mocha fusion in a tall grande cup?"
Please can I get the...
My flat white's already been made and given to me by that point.
Maybe I won't try them, but maybe one of these, maybe the iced matcha then, because that
Okay.
is something that I would usually go for.
And then for the last one, I'll say, I'm thinking about a drink, and I'll ask the guy who served me what would he recommend.
Love that idea.
Because then he can give me whatever.
Ooh.
He can give me whatever he thinks is best. Then.
Love that idea. Let's
So
do that.
surprise.
That's
you.
such a good
Let's do
idea.
that
Let's
then.
do that. Ooh, it's nice and cold in here. So cold. Hey, good, thank you. Could I please get the lychee iced tea, a flat white, I'll get a chocolate croissant, a custard tart, iced matcha, and then could you just do a drink that, like a surprise drink that you'd recommend, like a small, something that you would personally think is a good option? We're filming a video today, so trying some options, so that would be good. Yeah, that's everything. Thank you. So I've asked the lady behind the till to make us a specialty, like surprise drink, so she's not told me what it is, so we'll see what she's made of. Joe, you're going to be gutted. Unfortunately, the staff have just told me they don't have any chocolate croissants, but instead I've replaced it with an almond one, which isn't quite the same.
What is going
You're
on?
always out of luck with these chocolate croissants, aren't you?
What's happening in Australia that chocolate croissants, is that how they say it? Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know how they say it. I'd say pan de chocolat. But yeah, they always sell out early. Early.
Thank you. I think I can see the surprise drink that she put in.
Oh,
And that
is
could
it?
be
Oh,
like
yes.
a cookies and cream.
Let's get that.
She didn't tell me what it was, but it looks like it's a cookies and cream.
Oh, they've done a little
shake.
love heart on it as well. How
Oh,
cute's
that's
that?
cute.
Oh, I like Zarraffa. Zarraffa's is amazing. All it takes. We have got a lot of things to try. What are we trying first?
I reckon we should start with, I was going to say your flat white.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Don't mind if I do. I think you might need to take the camera. Does it compare? Oh my gosh, that's very hot and that burnt on my tongue.
Really?
I don't think I'll be tasting anything for the rest of the day. You see the watery eyes? I'm trying to brave it. I'm trying to act like just a proper man. Yeah, it's lovely. Maybe it's not up there to like your kind of specific tailored coffee shops, but on the go, this is probably as good as you're gonna get on the road, I would say.
You reckon?
Mm.
What are you going to rate it out of 10? We're going to rate everything out of 10 today, as we always do.
That's like a 7. I was going to say 6,
Alright.
but I think that's harsh. 7 is a good level. I wouldn't mind that. If I'm on the road, I'd ping my little eyes open and I'd get on the road.
I'm going to take a cold drink because I'm getting hot. Well, all mine are cold actually, aren't
Oh,
they?
yeah.
So this is the lychee and mint iced tea. Oh, very syrupy. Does it actually taste like lychee? It
Really?
tastes more like cough medicine, I'm going to be honest with you.
Oh my gosh, I know what you mean.
Yeah, the mint might be offsetting it. It's nice though. If you like a sweet drink, this is a very sweet iced tea. Sometimes you can get iced teas that are more tea based. Some are more sweet.
Sounds crazy to say,
I
doesn't
know,
it?
but some are like overly sweet. This is an overly sweet one. So if you don't want something in that way, going off like in a sweet iced tea, I'd give it probably around, I'd say a 7. I'd give it a 7. I could drink that.
Next up on the list is a bit of munch, a bit of scran, and that is what looks like, I don't even know what that is. Is it a pizza slice?
Pizza ciabatta maybe. Obviously it's all road food, isn't it? So
I thought you were going to say roadkill then. I was like, a bit rude.
let's give it a go. That's good. That's good.
You look surprised. It doesn't look like much, so maybe that's where you're getting the surprise from, but...
That's really good.
Really?
For what it is, obviously, it's not like, you know, it's not like your stone-baked pizza.
Oh, right, okay, I wasn't expecting that, but okay.
I'm going to give it, honestly, an 8.
Wow.
I'm not joking.
High praise.
This is good.
I need to put this camera down and have a nibble.
This is nice.
First up is going to be something that I don't have high, not praise, I don't have high expectations for. That's going to be this smashed apple. I don't know. I'm yet to be surprised, but sneaky reveal, secret salt and pepper.
That's going to taste better.
Little secret compartment down the back.
Here we are, a bit of salt and pepper. Can fix anything.
Bit of salt and pepper. It'd be nice if we could eat together. You eat your pizza. Oh wait, look at that everybody. In between takes, caught you red-handed. Give it a whirl. It's not offensive.
Is it not? No, you're quite picky with
negative.
You're quite picky with your avo. Can you tell that it's like a squeezy tube avo, or does it feel like it's actual guacamole?
So I can tell that like lemon's been put into it. Sometimes you can go to a cafe and it kind of feels like they've done it that morning.
Yeah.
It maybe could have been pre-done. Maybe this morning, early in the morning. I don't want to say for certain, but it's not bad. It's not offensive.
What are you giving it out of 10?
I've had a lot of smashed avo in my time. It's above the average. It's probably more at a 6. I wouldn't be rushing back to getting that, whereas the pizza was like really quite nice to have on the go. Not majorly a fan, so I'm going to say about a 5 or a 6. It's bordering between the two, but probably I'll be nice, I'll give it a 6.
What's your thoughts on if you're on your way somewhere in the morning, are you getting a Mackey's breakfast or are you getting the smashed avo?
I do like a Mackey's
pancakes.
A Macca's pancakes, because I am also a 6'1" child. But yeah, I wouldn't maybe rush to get this. But the pizza's definitely a contender if you're out and about on the road and want a quick bite. Maybe not this one, but I've been spoiled. I've had a lot of smashed avo here.
That would have literally been the best shot. I've knocked this over and Joe just like caught it literally like some sort of magician.
Worst thing was I was drinking this way and I heard it fall and I just went, Spider-Man.
Spidey senses.
Don't look at this when we drink it for what it looks like. If you saw the shot beforehand when it looked nice, this is not how it should look.
That would have been the best shot of the day and I weren't filming, typical.
I'll just hide it for now.
I think it's time I'm going to try the matcha. Right, so I've heard a lot of you say that the Macca's coffee's good. We think so too. I actually think that the Macca's matcha is pretty good as well. Now, I know not everybody likes matcha. I'm a matcha fan. Joel's not a matcha fan. But here for the matcha fans, let's give this a go.
The matcha fans.
The matcha fans. Where's the matcha fans?
The matcha fans sound like the worst supporters of any AFL or soccer club that you could think of. Would you say that fits the matcha going fans? Sorry, I'll stop.
It's not as good as the Macca's one.
Ooh.
I'm sorry.
Controversial.
It's not.
Really?
It's not. It's got a little bit of a... It's all right.
Yeah.
It's quite, like, muted. It's not got much flavour to it.
Okay.
There's like a bit of an aftertaste with the milk. I don't know what it is, but since moving to Australia, right, anything that lands near me, my instant reaction is to be like, oh, like, I can't just like, oh, yeah.
Bit of context for everybody who doesn't know. We would call them a horsefly.
I think they're the same kind of thing, aren't they?
They're massive over here, though.
Yeah, they are.
You get horseflies in the UK, but over here, they've all done just like, I don't know, something to make themselves ginormous.
So, comparing the two, I give this one a 7. It's probably on the same kind of par with it, maybe a little bit under. I think I'm going to give this a 6.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, I think
I thought it was going to be a lot lower from your reaction, so...
Yeah, it's good. I could drink it.
Yeah.
Not my favourite, I'm going to be honest. So,
it's
yeah.
No problem. Each to their own.
There's an absolute full massacre going on here of... If any more want to come and take us on, honestly, we've got thongs and we're not afraid to use them.
Let's get back to the review. So this was the surprise drink that was given to us, and I wasn't sure which drink this was. And then Cody mentioned, and you said that it was on one of the special boards inside.
Yeah.
And it clicked with me. This is the drink that gave me the inspiration to come and do this review and try Zarraffa's, as it was on a board and it was advertised on the side of I think, was it on the side of the Bruce motorway, one of the billboards, and it had it up and it was saying the new cookies and cream drink. So this is actually the drink. Didn't order it. Let's give it a try.
I think it's like a thick shape, but this is something that you wouldn't really go for much anymore, but you would drink something like this back in the UK.
Wow.
Is that sweet?
That is a kid's drink if I have ever tasted it. Very sweet. Not as chunky as I was imagining it. I would imagine it would have like bigger pieces in it. It doesn't seem to. It's quite blended flat. There's like an overly sweet aftertaste, so it doesn't taste like it's done with Oreos. Sometimes you can get off-brand Oreos and they have like a peculiar aftertaste. It's got that aftertaste to it. For me, being honest, it's probably sat at about a 5-ish, 6-ish again. I think kids would absolutely go mental for it. But I've got the palate of a mature individual, you see. I'm a flat white man. Why are you laughing?
Alrighty, so we've got a custard tart. Now I like these. These are good. Don't tend to get them often, but when I do have them, I enjoy them.
What's funny is that was my name back in the day.
Custard tart?
Yeah, they used to give me that name.
Were you a pole dancer?
Oh, what I used to do was nobody's business but my
Back
own.
in your day?
Keep that one quiet. How did we meet again?
I was throwing dollars at you.
Anyway.
Tucking them into your knickers.
Okay, back to the
Right,
tart.
anyway.
Not me.
It's kind of crumble. It's very soft.
Yep.
So it's like, as you can see, it's very wobbly. Like the pastries usually can be quite firm.
Talking about my midriff? What are we talking about here?
I would usually prefer it to be a little, like the pastry to be a little bit more firm, but this might taste good. Let's give it a go.
It looks nice. Very custardy. Oh no.
The custard, really nice.
Yep.
The nutmeg, really good. Pastry, weak. Could be better.
Ooh. What are we giving it?
So overall, it would have been an 8, but it's going to have to be a 7 because that pastry's a bit, maybe not as fresh as it could be potentially, but not bad. So Joe did just give this a little try off camera and said he actually really doesn't mind that. It's probably his second best thing, but we're not going to bore you with too much of the same content. Moving on to the croissant, the almond croissants. These are like, when I think Australia, this is like a staple thing.
It is, isn't it?
Because they're in every cafe. Oh, that seems quite tough to pull.
No, it's not too bad. I'm just weak. I'm just weak.
Oh, you're just weak?
I'm just weak. I'm frail. I'm a frail man.
But yeah, so these are like a staple. So we have had a few of these. They're not our go-to. Joe usually prefers a chocolate croissant.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's give this a go and try. They do a really good one of these at Everyday Coffee in Coolum. So for any locals, that's a little tip trick. Go and give them a try. I had one there once and it was bloody
You paid?
good.
You're getting paid, you?
It was bloody good, I must say.
Again, tasty. This and a coffee.
Yeah.
This and Panda chocolate would have been beautiful,
Ideal.
but I'm in heaven when I'm in this. This is
you in
me
your
and my
comfort
happy
zone,
place,
isn't it?
yeah.
This is you in your happy zone. I would say, like, if you are on the go in the morning, you need a decent coffee and a pastry or something. It's a good spot. It's not bad, is it? Not high expectations. Obviously, if you've got time to go to your local cafe that might taste a little bit better, plate something up for you. But these guys are doing some good stuff. It's not bad.
and it's very busy. The pasta of Aussies coming in.
Yeah.
That's usually a good tell to whether Aussies like a place, and
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Convenient. I think what's good about places like this for potential customers, like Macca's, Starbucks, they maybe aren't the top quality, but people, if they're passing by, if they've had something on the menu they like, they know that even if they could be 3 hours away in another location and they see one of these stores, they instantly know the menu, so they can go, oh, I had that, I enjoyed that, I'll go and get that.
Yeah.
So I think it is more down to convenience and ease of trying something and going, oh, I don't like that. At maybe a smaller independent cafe, I can get where people would struggle with that. Personally, our take is that we do like independent cafes a little bit more. So it's no slight on the staff here today. It's a pleasant experience, but I probably wouldn't rush to come back rather than trying a smaller independent cafe. So I think that's a fair kind of take on it. Overall, I do like the theming. I think the branding's really cool. I like how it's very African, like the patterns inside. It's similar to the way that like Nando's is very much, they've work around their theming and the branding. Everything feels the same. I know it sounds stupid, but that's something that maybe smaller independent stores can't really take the time to do. Even, I don't know whether it is, but like these feel like African. Do you see like where the petrol pumps are?
Yeah, they do. I think that's just location of this one.
I think it's just like sunshades, but they kind of look African, like you would see it in like the elephant enclosure if you went to a zoo or a giraffe enclosure. So I don't know, theming wise, it's cool. This one in particular in Nambo we came to as it had outside seating for Pico. So maybe there's better ones in the area and people are like, oh, you need to try this one's better. But overall, pleasant experience. I would probably grab a flat white from one. But the food, like you said, overall,
Standard.
Maybe yeah, I think standard, good standard. Hospitality, lovely. The people were very friendly, very busy. It's been non-stop. So yeah, overall, a pleasant experience.
All right, so that's a wrap at our time at Zarraffa's. I didn't really expect too much from this place anyway. Obviously you don't at these kind of places. Like Joel mentioned, it is more convenience. We're going to go on a walk now, get the dog walked, and then we've got a parcel to open from one of our subscribers. So we'll open that back at home after the walk.
Great idea. Off we set now on a little bit of a walk on a gorgeous day. Now we found this park called Koala Bushland Park in Nambo. I didn't even know this was here.
We've never been here and it's dog friendly.
What about munchkin friendly? Not much walking going on yet.
Possum friendly. Yeah,
possum friendly.
It's hot today, isn't it?
We'll see where we get to. If it's a bit more shaded, get the little man down, but it's nice to know that it's dog friendly. Let's go and have a wander and see where we get to. As we enjoy our walk, I'm on the hunt looking to see if I can see any koalas in the trees. It might just be the name of the park. I don't think it's actually filled to the brim with koalas, but we might be lucky and see one. But jumping back onto Zarraffa's, not bad priced as well. I forgot to mention that. For the drinks and the food we got, even though it was just nibbles, it wasn't like proper food, I think it was about $40. So again, not awful pricing, and potentially another reason why it was so busy in there, being reasonably priced. Pico's gonna do the step. Oh, big jump!
What an amazing walk this has been. It's like climbing on a Stairmaster in the gym inside a sauna. So warm. Wouldn't have it any other way though. What a lovely afternoon. Somebody's getting tired. It's not often that Pico actually gets carried on walks, but with the time of day and the little guy's gone all the way uphill with those little legs, you've done so well.
Where's my pickup?
All right, so we have come back home now, and look at the size of this watermelon we got the other day from one of our lovely clients. He grows them on his land, which was incredible to go and grab one. So fresh watermelon, going in the blender, watermelon smoothies or just juices are going to be the way forward to cope with the heat.
Now, in the pool, gonna try our fresh watermelon juice.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty
That
fresh.
is really good. Absolutely gorgeous. Literally fresh. Are we opening up our little gift? Our little parcel from a subscriber?
We can do. So this is the parcel that came, and I think it says on the back, Ewan Aya from Jambin.
Jambin in Queensland.
Thank you very much. Let's give it an open. It comes to me, Cody, and Pico. So let's have a little look.
And then we've got a letter. Oh, beautiful. I'm not going to read it all because it might be quite personal. But we've got, good day, guys. Cody, Joe, and Pico. May your new year be beautiful, bright. Pico, you are an angel.
You don't know the real Pico.
We too have a loving, four-legged family. Oh, thank you for helping my husband, Ross, find excellent birthday present for me. Got the shirt, number 61. I love that.
Amazing.
The shirt is fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
Whilst shopping, I saw these bookmarks and thought of you both and your mums. Oh,
Let's
such lovely ladies.
these.
Please accept these as a gesture of appreciation for allowing me to come along on your ventures. I'm seeing more of our beautiful state and gorgeous country thanks to you both.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I love that. Once again, thank you for being you and allowing me to see some of our stunning country. Your families visiting are the cherry on top.
Oh.
Yours sincerely, Dolly.
Thank you very much, Dolly.
Thank you, Dolly. I love
That's
that.
lovely.
And we've literally got Ella coming visiting.
Ella
so
is
that'll be
not long off now.
exciting.
Cody's sister, for anybody who's wondering, she comes in under a week.
A
Oh,
week.
a week today.
Yeah.
So not long now.
Beautiful.
Old Faithful. A little laughing cookie.
I was literally just saying on the walk that kookaburras, I think, are still my favourite Australian bird. Either
You were.
those or the rainbow lorikeets. So that is really sweet. Thank you so much. I think this is where we're probably going to wrap up the video today. What do you think?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's say a big thank you to the members. You guys are amazing. Thank you to everybody that has bought a t-shirt. And we will see you in the next adventure.
Also, let us know in the comment section, how did the mics do? Were they a good improvement?
Yeah.
Or should we go back to the old audio? Let us know. Just a trial day today. Let us know what you think in the comments.
Bye.
Adios.